We have these things in New Orleans called pralines. And in New Orleans, they're a little bit grainier, but they're a little bit more richer, I think, and full of just incredible flavors, unlike sort of the brittle type made in France, which is called a praline. Hey, I don't make this stuff up, you know. Actually, the difference is that pralines are generally cooked to a softball stage is about 236 degrees. Now Dr. Lagasse is going to get technical. Whereas opposed to the French, you know, the praline, as we just said, that's about 356 degrees. Do you really care? We're making some candies. That's what we're doing. All right. Watch this. We add some brown sugar and we add some white sugar like this, granulated sugar. We add a little bit of butter. No wonder why I love this. And then we have this thing in New Orleans called evaporated milk or condensed milk. Happy, happy. Look at that. Can you imagine just a serving like that every day? Now, we're going to add that inside of there with the butter. And then what we're going to do, we actually, you know, we have snowball stands in New Orleans. You go to some snowball stands, right, Mr. John? Sometimes you can get a little shot of this put on your snowball to go. Oh, talk about making you happy. All right, so what I thought for Mr. John to kick it up a little notch, I'm going to add a little white corn syrup like that as well. And then I'm going to add some peanut butter for him because he loves peanut butter. Now, if you read all kinds of books, they're going to tell you, well, you're not supposed to add the peanut butter in there, and you have this rule, and that rule's over there, and la, 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 la. It's like, relax, it's a cooking show. So, what happens is that when this starts coming to a great stage, it gets caramely, just like this is here. You see the color of this one? That happens, and then you use a candy thermometer like this, okay? Go and buy one of these little candy thermometers. They're not that expensive because sugar's very hot. And when it gets to be about 175 degrees, or when it really starts getting nice, and you'll know it starts getting gooey, that's when you add the pecans. Why? You don't want to add them too soon because then they're not going to really incorporate. Now, the one thing in this stage, this is a regular peanut butter pecan. If you wanted to kick it up a notch, like we're going to do for Mr. John, you add some melted chocolate like this, and now you got chocolate peanut butter pecans. All right. Ooh. One of the favorite things I love, you love, we all scream for, particularly Mr. John, ice cream. Check it out. We're going to have a little bit of cream. We're going to have a little milk. Guys, all right over there? A little milk and a little cream. Once this starts to temper like this, what do I mean by that fancy word? When it comes up to temperature. This one certainly has, because the whip right now is so hot I can't even hold it. We're going to add the sugar in here. You want vanilla ice cream, you add a vanilla bean. Split that vanilla bean, scrape it out just like that. You better believe it, darling. You put that in there, you got vanilla bean ice cream. Now, it's real simple from this point on. I mean, we didn't build any like engines or anything. We added 3 ingredients in there, just like I got right here. When it comes up to a scald, what does that mean? Just when it starts to bubble, okay? Because if you don't, and it's going to just boil over, you're going to look like a big fool, believe me. To yourself, because maybe nobody's going to be in the house, but by the time they all get home, you'll still be cleaning the stove. Now, when it comes to a scald, you get some egg yolks like this. This is what gives it the richness in the ice cream. And you want to take it and you want to temper, another big fancy cooking word, the egg yolks, just like what I did here. You kind of mix those in. Then, once that all gets mixed in like that, you just make a liaison. You slowly temper this inside of this mixture, but you don't want to cook it. You don't want to cook it at all. You just get it like that, let it come back up, turn the heat on, then you strain it. That's in case you had any kind of like the egg gets any pieces, or if anything did cook, Look at that, a wonderful little ice cream base like that. You pop that inside of the refrigerator. You let it cool down, Doc. See, this is the chocolate. If you want chocolate ice cream, you just put chocolate in there, and now you got a chocolate ice cream base. You see that? Now, we got chocolate ice cream, just like I have it right here. You get one of those fancy ice cream machines, or like I got a simple one, frozen cylinder. You take it like this, put it right inside of this frozen cylinder like this, and then you cook it, or freeze it, I should say, based on the manufacturer's directions. See how mine is like that? Got the chocolate ice cream now, and took it out from our machine. This is when I like to have fun. I like to just take these chocolate pralines like this, break them up into pieces inside of the ice cream. You see that? Then you make yourself a little chocolate pound cake. No big deal. Put this mixture inside of this molded pan like this. Take it all inside of this molded pan. Doesn't that look good? Put it all inside of that. Get it all in there, pack it in there real good. Then what you do is you freeze it. When you freeze it, it comes out in a block like this, and you slice it and make, see that? You get it like this, and you slice it, and you put it in between like a sandwich. And that's what I have right here. You see that? See that sandwich? Watch this. You take it. I like to cut them in half like this, really good and hard. Stand them upside down for Mr. John. Add a little bit of whipped cream like that. Add some chocolate sauce just like this. Take some powdered sugar. Bam! Just like that. Add a little bit of mint just like that. See you tomorrow, everybody. Happy Father's Day. Hey now.